Good. David Starr with an 8th place finish. I mean, describe your day, and then were the expectations realistically a top 10?
Well, I mean, you know, for a team like Bobby Daughters, Jason Miller, my crew chief, and just everybody with SS Greenlight Racing and others. There's a lot of other teams, Joey Gase, and we all know who they are. We just, when you come to Talladega and Daytona, God willing, you want to get a good finish. So, man, I was really trying to win, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was doing everything I could. We avoided a couple wrecks, and I just said, hey, they said, good job. I said, no, Jesus took the wheel, because he did, And the man, Brett Baer, Tom Davison, all the sponsors we have. I mean, this is my 26th year. I want to do it 4 or 5 more years, but it takes good companies. And why quit if, I still can run just as far, and I can still do it. And I pinched myself, even though I've been doing it 26 years. It was a dream of mine ever since I was 2, 3 years old, and I just count my blessings. And when you're that close, you really want to win, you know what I mean? So I told Bobby and Jason, I said, man, I got to hold back some tears, because I wanted to win. It was that close. You want it all, But man, we're just blessed more than we deserve, and all the sponsors. It's awesome, man. We just love it. Yeah.
Will we see you again sometime later this year, or do we got to wait till 2025?
No, I ain't going nowhere. I might sneak in another one in before Phoenix. I'm gonna run Phoenix with Bobby Daughter and Jason Miller, and heck, I might sneak in another one. I own a racing school at the Texas Motor Speedway now. I got 50 race cars, and it keeps me really busy. But man, nothing can replace. This is what makes my heart beat, besides my wife and my kids, So I love it, just trying to balance it all. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here. And, man, I still pinch myself because it's awesome. I love it, So, yeah.
All right, top 10 finish today. Talk about just that final restart and really how you all ended up with a good finish today.
Yeah, I was waiting all day for that to happen. And I just was trying to be patient. I felt like we had a good car, and that last restart there, a couple guys chose the top, and so I was able to pick up a couple of rows. So I just had to go to the bottom. I knew the 2 had a little bit of damage. I thought, well, maybe it'll be a little bit easier to lock bumpers with them and see if I could make something happen. We got together, we could push and build big momentum, and I think we made some big runs, but then you get there and there was just nowhere to go. It was just so tight still, and I really was hoping that maybe someone on the top lane would make a mistake and sort of separate, and then maybe me, the 2, whoever, we could make some moves to try to get to the top to make a move towards the line, and it just never happened. So when you're pinned down like that, you just have to push and just kind of try to hope something opens up for you to be able to make a move. So we're kind of pinned in there, and I feel like I made all the right decisions today and put ourselves in a good position for something to go our way, and it just wound up being 9th.
Yeah, I know the opportunity for these finishes are always there, and then there's also the opportunity to crash. What does it mean to avoid it all and to get the great finish?
Yeah, I mean, Talladega's been really good to me the last several times I've been here, whether it was the Cup car or the Xfinity car. I've just always really enjoyed this place. I feel like I just have a good feel for how the races unfold, and of course I've had some great spotters too. Rick Corelli did a great job today, and we've had a lot of fun working together this year, and we had to miss a couple of big wrecks, and he got me through them. And then we just did everything we could at the end to get a good result. But, I mean, it feels good. I mean, I feel like when we come to Talladega, we have a really good shot to have a shot to win the race if we just do everything right and make no mistakes and put ourselves in that position. And, I feel like we did that today. We just needed a couple more things to go our way, and maybe it could have been our day, but just wasn't quite meant to be.
Yeah, thanks, Brennan.
Yeah.
13th, right? Yeah. Tommy Joe Martin, 13th after coming in off the bench. What was that like for you? And take me through your race.
Well, luckily here the races they got segments, right? So I had a chance to kind of settle in a little bit before really things start getting crazy there in that 3rd segment. And we all know that's going to happen, right? So we were able to position ourselves pretty well and had to make a couple adjustments to the car. We had a little trouble with the shifter. We had to do a motor swap earlier today, and I'm just really proud of all of our guys for getting everything done. And had to get me a different driver in the car, so that takes a little bit of work, and so a lot went into it. But overall, I was actually surprised at how how quick I felt. Okay, I felt like I could kind of settle back in. I mean, luckily I've run full time. You know, I've raced out here a lot, and it felt like a speedway race. It felt like these cars still run pretty similar. So.
So 2 years, nothing changed?
Time and runs and stuff. I mean, it's the same. I mean, some of the names changed, but I mean, luckily I've raced with a lot of these guys and kind of knew what to expect and who to trust. Got out there with Matt DiBenedetto, worked with him a lot today, worked with Brennan and Ellis and our team cars, and was able to settle in a lot before really having to be aggressive there at the end of it. And I think we put ourselves in a good spot.
This is Custom Patch Hats. But what makes us custom? Well, that actually begins with you. We're just bringing your unique vision to life. No knockoffs, no lookalikes. Your design is one of a kind. We know hats, we know design, and we know quality. The proof? It's in our production. Hand-stitched with precision and care, with brands you know and trust. A one-of-a-kind patch deserves a one-of-a-kind treatment, all the way to your doorstep. It's how we keep it custom.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos. And if you like us, make sure to hit that subscribe button.